Yeah. Welcome to Joe's Atmosphere.
Cook your shrimp, please. All of a sudden, my shrimp pan is burning up like a smoke fest.
All right, boys and girls, welcome to Sketching the Privateer live with Joe's Atmosphere, documenting the creation of the Patriot group and all its characters. And joining me today, as usual, since I'm not out and about this week like I was last week, my man Justifier Jim. How you doing today, brother?
I'm good. How you doing, Joe?
I'm doing good, man. Doing good. We went to the craft show last week. That's why I told you had the Saturday off.
Right.
I don't know if you watched that or not, but I made some good contacts. I found out one thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not making enough business cards.
Okay.
I made 50 business cards and they were gone before lunch, bro.
Oh, dude,
So
yeah.
I'm gonna have to make about 150, 200.
Oh, yeah.
Excuse me, for the next show.
Definitely.
So
what's up,
yeah.
Cal Darren? Good to see you, buddy.
Is he in here? Cool.
He is. He said, "Bonk, I'm here."
I'll get that going here in a second. It's good to see you there, Cal Darren. How you doing, man? But yeah, made a good contact too. There's a local artist. He has let's see, what is the name of that studio? It's Swamp Sloth Studios. I know it sounds funny, but it's Swamp Sloth Studios. So check them out.
Okay.
I think they have their website. I know they have a Facebook page. I'll try and put that in when we start wrapping the show up. But for right now, I want you to tell them what's going on with you, what you're doing with your stuff while I get set up to draw today. We're going to do some plotting of the book, man. What were we on? Page 12, I think?
I think
Is
so.
where we're at?
Yeah.
Okay. So tell them what's going on while I reset here.
All
and
right.
I'm going to put you full screen. I haven't left you, sir. I'll be back.
Okay.
Oh, hang on. Wait. I'm an idiot. I'm an old man having to mess with stuff. All right. There we go.
All right. Well, as a lot of you know, I'm writing my own book called The Justifiers. Right now, I took a little break from it, but I'm starting to, do it again. I'm at the point now where the professor, or Blake Hannigan, also known as Finback, one of the first heroes in this epic, has realized that, hey, like, the world is now in danger, so I need to try to find a way to stop it. And he asks, his old team for help. Only 3 of them stepped up, and 2 of them at the time are interns. Like, they just started working there. One of them is somebody that was working on one of the secret projects, the transmutation serum. Also his love interest at the time. She helps him, and two up and coming interns that are brother and sister actually have decided to help him. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to fast forward 5 years or so in the story and bring in the two other characters that have similar power sets to him as far as like anthropomorphic animal type people. And those two are Steelwing and Southpaw. So I'm going to bring those two in and we'll see some, things have changed in the last 5 years for the team since he first brought them together. Some good, some not so good. But stay tuned for that. And other than that, still trying to do this YouTube thing too. I haven't posted in a while. I did do a little short of a cool combo I found in this board game that I played, Power Rangers Heroes of the Grid. It's pretty cool. They have a new expansion coming out hopefully in the next month or so. So I'm excited about that. But other than that, not much is new. It's just all a work in progress at the moment.
All righty, man. Sounds good. Let me see. Can you see me in the camera?
Barely. I see your arm.
Working on it. I'm working on it.
There we go.
Because
I see it now.
I'm using a bad thing about it is I'm using a musician's microphone stand, and it's really wide at the base. I got to watch where the feet of it are.
So what you're saying is you should be singing what you're doing.
Right. All right. So let me see if you can see. Yeah, you can see me now, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Let me get my chat up too. Let's see. So
Yeah.
we're on page 12, I think. Yeah, it's page 12. Oh, Rhonda, would you do me a favor? Go get me my iPad. I forgot about that. I need that thing because I know I'm gonna be moving on to a new page today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the guy I met, his name is Timothy Higgins. The guy I met from Swamp Sloth Studios, and man, what a nice guy. He wants to get local artists together to put a kind of a compilation book together, comic book wise kind of thing. And I think he was talking about some kind of oh, I got the sound up on my phone like an idiot. I always do. But anyway, really nice guy. We swapped stuff because he had a Wonder Woman thing. Thank you, ma'am. He had a Wonder Woman that he had done, and it's great, man. It looks almost like a you probably won't get this reference, Jimmy. You might. Do you know who Leroy Neiman is?
The name sounds sort of familiar.
He's a sports artist. When I was younger, he used to paint a lot of stuff when I was younger at live sporting events. He was really fast at it, and yeah, he's really good, man. Anyway, I think I'm starting with an HB today. No, I think I'm using 2H and 4B, right? Yeah, that's the two I'm using. Okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's what this looks like. Have you seen the Rocky movies?
Bits and pieces. I never actually sat down and watched them.
You are such an anti-sports guy. I swear to God. Yeah. Well, then you wouldn't get the reference anyway. Leroy Neiman did a couple of paintings for the Rocky series. Anybody out there that's seen the Rocky series, Leroy Neiman did. He did the painting, the famous scene at the end of Rocky 2. No, Rocky 3. My favorite Rocky movie. At the end of that one, where they're because everybody knows that's a Rocky fan knows that Apollo Creed trained Rocky in the third one to beat Clubber Lang, Mr. T. And whenever the fight was over, he said, "Well, you owe me." And what he wanted was a fight against him, because the last time they had fought, he had lost, and he wanted to fight him again, right? And of course, my 4B, the one I need right now, is just breaking apart. I'm fixing to throw this in the trash. I got another one though, I'm sure. Are you serious? Now I gotta buy myself some pencils, Rhonda. I don't have one. Doesn't this suck? It's all right. I got a 6B. That's pretty damn dark, and it's already sharpened. All right. So, anyway, the final scene of the movie, they're about to box, right? They're dancing around each other, and they're talking shit, and then they go to take a swing at each other, and it looks like both punches are going to connect, right? And they freeze frame it, and over that, they overlap a Leroy Neiman painting of that frame.
Oh, nice.
And there's another Leroy Neiman painting in that movie. It's part where he's training, and it's a big circus. He's got the media there and everything, and his trainer's pissed off at him because all the cameras and stuff. He wants to go old school with it and stuff. This is before Apollo Creed starts training him. And there's a big painting up of Rocky with the belt on, and it's one that he did. Anyway, it's kind of like splatter paint, kind of, but you can tell what it is. Anyway, he did one of these of Wonder Woman, only she's flipping you off. It's fucking awesome, man. It was great. But anyway,
awesome.
Okay, let's get down to business. Of course, this is the one where he's walking around with the captain. The captain's wanting to know why they're being held and blah, 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 blah. And so he takes him upstairs, and he takes him to the upper deck where the helicopter is being torn apart and worked on, right? So that's what we're looking at here. And I just had to go back over it with the, of course, it's going to be in pieces. It's going to be all busted up, right?
Yep.
It might have one rotor left on it, maybe hanging out. Maybe a busted one over here, sheared off, right? Stuff laid out on the deck. There's going to be guys everywhere. Of course, we're going to have railing. We're going to have the masts back here. Going to have to do a little research on these man of war ships, from the 1700s, because the whole thing, what the deal is, what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to show, it's going to look old school when you look at it from far away, right? Like, like the top panel in this, the previous page where you see it going away from us, right?
Yeah.
It's going to look old school, but when you look at the fine details, everything's going to be metallic, bulletproof, that kind of shit. But kind of like his weapon, his weapon looks like an old flintlock, but it can do several things, It's all to disguise what he's got, It's an ode to his era, but at the same time, it'll mess you up.
Picked up. Yes.
Of course, we got to have the seagulls, bro.
It's teched up to bring the wreck up. Yes, gotcha.
That's it. I'm gonna use that idea you gave me.
Okay.
You can't use it. You can't give me no more, man. You gotta keep some of those ideas for yourself, dude.
Hey, man.
Anyway,
it's all good. This is what we do.
This is the railing right here. The captain's all freaked out. Of course, we got the freak out stuff around his head, right? That's the best way to show it from the backside, right? Collar of his shirt. And it looks like we need a fresh piece of paper, because that's about all the detail I'm putting in this. And what's funny is when Tim saw, when I took all of this stuff with me, and I if it was slow enough to where I wasn't doing anything, I was going to draw until somebody walked up, that kind of thing, and it just, people we had good traffic. It wasn't as busy, Rhonda said, as usually is, but we had good traffic on our end. I don't know. What do you think, Rhonda? Yeah. But anyway, when he saw what I was plotting out, he said, "Man, that's a lot more detailed than a lot of plots I see for comic books." So, you know, so I must be barking up the right tree. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we need a fresh page. This now we're gonna name this. It's the Privateer. Issue 1, page 12. Uh-oh, we're going to the unlucky page, man. Look out.
Or maybe some consider it the lucky page.
Maybe we'll just number it number 14 like they do in big city high
Elevators,
rises and stuff. Man.
right?
That's
Call
what
it
they do,
12
man.
feet.
They don't even number the 13th floor.
I
They
know.
just
My mom used to work in a building where they were like that, and she was on the 14th floor.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's why a lot of buildings you'll see. Uh-oh, is it freeze framing on me? Oh man, don't do that to me, camera. What's going on there? I don't want to see that. My hand's not even up there. Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, it's like a few
We
seconds.
just had a
away.
little jitter. Okay.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting there's a lag in what I'm seeing here on my phone screen. Okay,
Right.
so let's get to the script and see what's going on page 13, the unlucky page. See what's going on. Can you guys see me? I didn't really look at it. Okay. You
Yes.
can see me. All right. So open up the files and it should go straight there. Here we are. Go ahead and read page 13 to you. Page 13 says, however, all he can say is he is an admiral in the U.S. Navy. He and this is the conversation between him and the captain of the Coast Guard cutter that got sunk. Okay. He says, however, all he can say is he's an admiral in the U.S. Navy. He was on his way to Boston from Bermuda when he caught intel of the targets they were following. He allowed that he didn't know of the existence of the helicopter either. Also, the admiral told him local authorities in Miami were alerted and had the 2 cigarette boats. You're not going to see that in here. There's 2. The only way you're going to see the cigarette boats is on that radar on that first page. How there's 3 targets, right?
Mm-hmm.
The third target is the helicopter protecting the boats, and they're the ones with the drugs on them, right? Anyway, loaded down with cocaine and are in custody. His words are in a new panel. A police van on the Miami streets approaches a teenager on a rooftop armed with an RPG. That's
Wow.
going to be the last panel of this page. Okay. So, yeah, this ought to be fun. So anyway, so we got them continuing their conversation. We'll do a couple of panels of that. So what else is new, man? How's the job?
Job is cool. Just everything is everything. I go to work and come home and try to fit in some creative stuff in between.
I hear you.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, they're probably going to have an extended conversation here. You know what? We're going to show. I think we'll show some more. Maybe we'll make a sliver panel in here. I think we're going to do 3 panels on this. We'll have the majority of the conversation go on the top part. And then we'll have. That reminds me, though, I got to make a note of this. Well, yes, I do need to make a note of this because I have not even mentioned those boats that were carrying the cocaine.
Mm-hmm.
So, need to get the first page where we actually see the 3 targets, right?
Mm-hmm.
And put a note here. Mention surface contacts. Right? This is what you do. You make little notes in the side thing.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. And point down to that panel right there. Okay. All right. Got that note in there. Now, they're going to have most of their conversation on the upper deck. And I have got the wrong pencil working here. That is so dark. Look at that. Ooh. So glad I remember what I was doing. You know what? I think this panel right here is going to be the cigarette boats. Yeah, let's do that.
Like a flashback type thing.
Right. He's going to be telling them about them being arrested, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And look at that. Look how dark that is. It'll take me a minute to get rid of this. That's okay, though. I'm doing all the digital work. So I know this line's not supposed to be here. Let's carry that line about halfway down here. Whoops. What pencil do I have? 2H. Good. All right. Yeah, I gave my granddaughter a lesson, an art lesson.
That's so cool.
I should be ready to go to do that pretty quick. I'm gonna get a hold of my my daughter Bobby and see about getting her kids involved, so I get some more practice in. But yeah, well, I used to do it for Michael's. It's just I wish I still had the drawings I had done. You know, I thought I did. I went through my stuff the other day and I couldn't find any of it.
Oh man!
So I'm gonna have to redo the drawings, which is cool. I'll just do that with my grandkids when I'm showing them. You know.
Yeah.
And but anyway, okay. So what we're gonna have here is we're gonna have the privateer talking to the captain. Now, when we saw them before, they were facing the wreck. Let's have them at the banister, kind of an upshot with, let's see, what would it look like that? Okay. Got the privateer talking to him. And it's from above. So there's going to be a little bit of a, you know, you'll see his hat like this. His mustache, bottom part of his jaw kind of thing. And then we'll have the captain over here. It's underneath him too, so we'll see the bottom of bill of his hat, right? Underneath of his jaw. I like that angle, kind of the upshot thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good angle for this
kind
panel.
of show his split cape blowing the breeze, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Maybe the let's see. He's right-handed. That's his left hand. Right-handed. So the sword and the gun are both going to be on that side. So the hilt of the sword would be out here. And then we got this guy who is obviously paying attention to the front, and he's turning because he's probably having a hard time keeping his eyes off of what's going on the deck there, right?
Right.
And he'll have his hands, one hand right here on the banister. And then that'll give us plenty of room for script around him. But see how his hand will be a little bigger because it's closer in. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And then show his legs and everything. Hail chat, Rhonda says. Rhonda says hail chat.
Hail chat.
So that'll be good. That'll be a good version right there for that. I might draw these a little bigger. And then we're going to show the cigarette boats and the cop cars with the lights and everything. All right.
Mm-hmm.
There to get them. Bright lights, everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe show them with their hands up right here. Inside the boat. Maybe a few cops, their guns drawn. Yeah, I'm liking that. That looks good. There's going to be more than one cop car for sure.
Oh, yeah. Got to be at least 4.
Right? Bunch of them. Anyway, then we got the dock buildings kind of thing. You know, it's on the dock, so there's not. Maybe we'll have the actual walk down to the boat kind of thing. Yeah, that's looking good. I like that. These guys need to be a little bit bigger and over here, really. Maybe this guy will be, he's on the deck, and then this guy will be a little bit closer to you inside the boat. Yeah, that sounds good to me. All right. And more cops, of course. We're going to have the cops. Got to have their stuff. Got to have the cops there, ready and waiting on them. I may be silly, but what is a cigarette boat? A cigarette boat is a really fast boat. If you ever watched Miami Vice, it's the boat that Sonny Crockett, listen to me, Crockett. Sonny Crockett is driving. It looks like a cigarette, but it's shaped that way so it just basically glides across the top of water. It's really fast. That's what that is. Anyway, we got the boat, and then we're gonna have the transition panel right here. That's a panel I definitely want to have. I'll tighten that up later, but I'm going to put it something like that, and I'll put quotes around it so you know it's the privateer talking, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then what you got here is a teenage kid. So what's a teenage kid look like these days? You probably have a ball cap. Let me think. How are we doing this? We're going to show what he's doing. Okay. We got a van, a police van. And let's see. we drive on the right hand side of the road in this country, so it needs to be on the right hand side of the thing going away from him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Police van. And he's on top of an overpass kind of thing. And he, my friend, is sitting there with an RPG.
Whew.
If you don't know what that is, I can't help you. All I can tell you is this: it's not good for these guys. It's not good for them at all. Anyway, RPG. Let's see. One hand to be up here. Actually, cupping it, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Or it might be a little. I'm going to have to do some research and see what an RPG looks like. Let's do that real fast. Like we got some time today. So, have you talked to Kevin about you guys' card show at all?
I have
that
not.
Yet? Okay.
I have not. I guess our schedules have kind of been crisscrossed.
Well, he's been out of pocket for a little bit. He's just now getting back in circulation. So yeah, definitely reach out to him, man. See what's up. Where is my damn browser at? Where is my browser? God, I hate this. Where is it? There. Okay. And let's go with this one. And we will search for RPG. And of course, knowing I'm a gamer, it comes up with the
right. I started to say it's gonna come up with games first.
So let's spell it rocket.
Get propelled.
Propelled.
Granada.
Grenade. See, now the FBI is going to knock down my door here in a minute.
Right.
Okay, there's the Wikipedia. Okay, that is plenty good enough right there. Yeah, that's what I thought. There's a funnel on the back of it.
Mm-hmm.
See, unlike the American Laws rocket, the Law rocket, it's disposable. You just fire it once and throw the damn thing away.
Yes.
But an RPG is made to use several times.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a pistol grip. That's right. Okay, so this guy's hand is going to go around it like this. Got it. It's a pistol grip.
And it's got a sight on it too, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. It's got a sight on it.
But
the main thing is
reticle.
It's got that cone-shaped grenade on the front of it.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And he's just going to be sitting there nonchalantly, just hanging out. Maybe we'll put a do-rag on him. Is that what we do? Yeah, we'll put a do-rag on him. Kind of like a pirate, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And he'll be up there with that. He'll have that on his shoulder. And he will be ready to go when he gets the green light, right?
Mm-hmm.
And of course, we're going to have to let the fans know that this is a police van. So we'll have it going underneath the overpass, and it'll say police clearly on the side of it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We'll figure that out. I'll have to do some more research. Okay, let's make notes on the research we need. We need RPG pick and Miami police van, right?
Please don't research those in the same search.
Right?
Definitely get the
Definitely. Right? Don't do it in the same browser.
Right.
Be in trouble. Be in trouble.
Oh,
but it'll
man.
have the lights going. And it'll be in a city. Do a little perspective drawing here. More of that'll come into play later, though. because I think the whole next page is the guys inside the van bitching, "Hey, you got to protect us." You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because the guy we work for is going to try and kill us. They're going to
Yeah.
have that conversation with the cops right
Mhm.
before they get blown off the fucking map by this dude. What in the hell?
Uh-oh, they coming knocking already?
No, that 4B I had, it was just breaking apart. Sometimes, when they're old pencils, and a lot of mine are old, they'll start breaking up inside the wood of the pencil.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so let's go ahead and make this here.
Maybe as he shoots the rocket, he'll be like, "Das Vidanya, bitches."
No, he's not Russian.
Oh,
There's
I
only
know.
one Russian here, bro, and he ain't here.
Oh, I know.
They're all doing the Russians' bidding, bro.
Right.
Okay, ain't no Das Vidanya going on around here. That ain't coming into play until
later.
issue 4.
Yee-hoo.
Matter of fact, we may not see the Russian again for a little bit here.
Okay.
We just introduced him in this one. You got to give him a taste of him in the first one.
Right.
And you don't even get a good look at him in here.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
You just get a silhouette mostly.
Yeah, that's about it. That's about all you get.
All I can say, folks, from what I've seen of the design of that character, when it is revealed, woo!
Just think about a dude that has spent most of his life in a Russian gulag away from the sun. He's a blonde-haired Russian, and yeah, he's big. He's a big dude. He's had nothing to do but toil in a prison and sweat.
Like, to me, he reminds me of an amalgamation of 3 characters, but I'm not going to say which 3 because it might spoil it. I'll say
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
We're off the live.
Go ahead, dude.
To me, he kind of reminded me of an
That's what they're here for. They're here for the inside dope, man.
Okay. So an amalgamation of Colossus, Omega Red, and Duke Nukem.
Yeah, there you go. He's done pretty good. Now, Duke Nukem, I don't know. I never played that game, so not sure about that guy. Don't really know about him. But the other 2 you mentioned, who'd you say?
Colossus and Omega Red.
Colossus and Omega Red, definitely. But Omega Red, different hairstyle. This guy's got a flat top.
That's where Duke Nukem comes in.
He is completely military, baby.
Yeah.
Completely military. Okay. We've got Privateer's hair blowing in the breeze. We got the epaulets. His arm coming down. His hand is in the forefront, so of course it'll be a lot bigger. Of course, he's got the cuffed gloves. We know that. I don't know. I'm liking the way it's looking. I'm liking the way it's looking, dude. I really am. I really do like it.
Definitely.
And I don't know. I think it's going to be fun to see what people think of it.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're going to enjoy it.
I think so, too.
And his cape is blowing in the breeze. We got the handle of the sword here. All right. Which he's got that swashbuckler's cover, or knuckle cover on it.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a railing they're at. This is the wall kind of thing. And we're going to have mostly verbiage around them. This could be a good conversation going here.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got the cop cars, of course, down here on the riverfront. Or excuse me, I said the riverfront, the bay of Miami. Got the cops drawing down on the bad guys. And What's funny is, guys, check this out. All these bad guys, he's saved a bunch of people and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Guess where the privateer ends up at the end of this issue? In jail.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
Can Trio you live near a river?
What? Can Trio you live near a river? Laugh out loud. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
We do live near a river. That's why I'm saying it.
Right.
Oops, tell.
So, yeah. Typo.
Rhonda? Yeah, didn't even started drinking. She's got a coronation she going to tonight.
Nice. 'Tis the season.
Yes, it is. Reach for it, fools.
Reach for the sky,
Reach for the
pilgrims.
sky, motherfucker. Big rope around that thing.
Oh
Going to the
man,
boat.
I know you can't. I know you probably is out of character for the privateer, and I don't know if you would be able to without
Yeah.
getting in some type of trouble with it. But it'd be funny as shit if while you're breaking out of jail, it's like one of the guards is standing near your sword. Like, hey son, pass me that sword there, the one that has the initials BMF carved into it.
What did she say? It says bad motherfucker.
Yeah. Yes, it is. This one I am going. Oh, nice toga.
Yeah, she's going to a toga party. I'm going to work here in 20 minutes, but she's going to a toga party.
Damn.
Life of a Mardi Gras captain. It's hell, isn't it?
Yep.
All right. And then we got the street. We'll have some street lamps. And now this, I had imagined this during the day, but I guess I can do it at night. She's laughing. Yeah, we're gonna put this guy in a do-rag. We got the funnel on the back side of the RPG right here. Got the rocket launcher itself. He's got the pistol grip in his hand. He's not ready to shoot yet. His other hand's gonna be on the rail here. Maybe we'll put him. Maybe we'll put him in a football jersey. Or no, it's Miami. A basketball jersey. We'll put him in a Heat jersey. That's it. All right. He'll have gloves on because we don't need to leave any evidence that they were up there, right?
That's right.
And we'll bring this down a little bit like this, kind of at a slant. I keep wanting to draw straight lines. I got to remember, this is all perspective drawing I'm doing here. There's the van. Of course, we've got the lights going on top of it. All right, that looks good right there. Okay. All right, so we are through with page 12. Whip through that pretty damn fast. I'm getting faster at this, bro.
Yes, sir. Yeah, you are.
The privateer.
Wait, just page 13, or is it 12B?
This is 13, buddy. I ain't scared.
There you go.
Issue 1, page 13. There we go. That one's ready to go. All right. So that'll be it for today. Go ahead and tell them what you got. I want to hear more about what you and Kevin have talked about as far as your card thing while I switch back over. Okay.
All right. So our buddy Kevin, also known as the Great Pumpkin, also known as Jack, uh, he and I are both big fans of Magic the Gathering, and he wants to start a YouTube channel talking about different aspects of that. And he wants me to help co-host it with him, and Joe's gonna help us with the production side of it and stuff. And we have kind of a layout of what we're gonna talk about. Nothing detailed yet, but just kind of the cadence of the show. And I think it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It should be, man. Should be.
Yep.
I think both of you are really talented dudes, and it should be a lot of fun. Hang on one second. I'm still working here, guys.
Right. Oh, Rhonda
I
said
just
you
wanted to
should
make
show
sure
the
he
cutting
understood that I'm looking forward to seeing what you do.
board. Yeah.
And of course, I'm trying to strangle myself here. Hang on.
Oh no.
Damn wires. Everything should be wireless in life, boys and girls. Everything.
That's right.
All right. Yeah. I almost stuck my light in my water. No.
Oh my. Zzz.
Check it out. Earthquake going on.
Whoa.
Whoa. All right. So, let's see if I can get this straight now.
And then you have another piece of Privateer memorabilia, don't you there, Joe?
Yeah. Something that Rhonda has been working now, guys, just to let you know. Hang on. Get this straight. Okay. The website, we got a little hitch in our giddy up this week on the website because these people at Square, they are messing up, but probably going to go with something else. But my wife has been working on merch, right? And she made this earlier today, which I think is really cool.
It is.
It is glass. It is full color, as you can see. She told me this is a glass cutting board, but you could hang it on a wall or something.
Right. Yeah, I would use it as wall art. I wouldn't dare take a
It's
chance
something
on
she's
cutting.
working on as far as merch goes. So she's constantly working on merch for me. So, and that's all going to be available soon. Now, matter of fact, today, while I'm at work, I'm going to go ahead and order tubes to send out the posters with because I've got to get the website up and running if I want to sell those posters. So you'll be getting yours pretty quick here, buddy.
Cool. Thank you.
And let's see. I've got, of course, I'm gonna. That'll tell me how much shipping's going to be too. I've got to, figure that out because I'm shipping it myself. So
Right.
And what else is going on? Yeah, that's my main focus right now is getting the website up and running so we can start selling some of this merch and things like that, because I still haven't decided how I'm going to go with publishing. Okay. I want to do it myself. So if we can get some backing in it and stuff like that, I'm not rich. I'm not taking a mortgage out of my house. I can tell you that. So,
right.
But we got a few good things happening to us coming down the pipe. So, if I'm leaning towards something like a Kickstarter campaign or an Indiegogo campaign. From what I understand from some good friends of mine, Kickstarter or Indiegogo, a lot of people are doing things on Indiegogo. That's where I see most of them doing it. So, but these are guys that have been in the industry for a long time. I got a little more research to do, but definitely already, I think I've already told you this. I'm going with the 20-page rags because I want to have the cliffhanger ending element. I can put them in damn graphic novels later, but the whole thing is, man, you got to have that cliffhanger ending. That's what gets you keep coming back.
Exactly.
That's what got me keep coming back to Spider-Man and the X-Men. The X-Men used to be like that too. So.
Oh yeah.
Yep. So, anything else you want to let the folks know before we get out of here, man?
Not that I can think of. Just drink your water.
drink your water. This guy is all about being hydrated. I swear to God, he's all about it. Well, I want to thank you guys for watching. And we will be doing it again next week, 1:30 Central, 2:30 Eastern. Me sketching the privateer. We're almost done plotting the first page. We only got 7 pages to go, guys. We'll be done with that one, and I'll start plotting the next one and doing digital behind that. So, and here I haven't been able to do artwork away from this right now because I'm still getting up to speed on what's going on with my new job I just moved to. So, but I have full intentions of, and plus I've got some commissions to do. So that side of it's going to take a little bit. That's why I'm shooting for spring, because really as fast as I'm drawing this, if I drew on it every day, we'd have an issue already ready to go. But
Right.
I got some other things going on right now. So anyway, we'll be doing this again next Saturday, 1:30 Central, 2:30 Eastern. Okay. And you can also catch me. And by the way, Jimmy, if you're ever home during this period, you are more than welcome to come by on any of these shows. Okay. Except for the Brothers Hack the Matrix, because that's the brothers only. Okay. But tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern. It's me and our good buddy Knock hosting the pregame party for the NFL. We'll go over the games from last week and the Thursday night game this week too. And he'll give us a scouting report of college football, what's going on today. And so be ready for that. If you don't want to watch the Communist News Network, I'm sorry, excuse me. I almost choked on that. I mean ESPN. Then go ahead and come on over here and watch a couple of old-time football fans talk about it. And, of course, Sunday night late, 11 o'clock Central and 12 midnight Eastern, I start Papa Joe Gamer Up Way Too Late. That's the only show I have on Twitch now. I switch games about every hour and just have a few cocktails and talk to people in the chat while I'm getting my ass beat by other players and stuff. You know, it's a lot of fun. And then we've got, let's see what's going on in the comments here. Oh, yeah. Rhonda says, have a great day. And Calderon says, that was great. See you next week. Okay, man. We'll see you. Thanks for watching, buddy. And then, of course, on Wednesdays, that's State of the Atmosphere. That's where I just get together with the chat and I talk about what you guys want to talk about. Okay. I have some stuff that I start off with, some subject matter I'll start off with, but it's totally chat driven. That's why I said you're invited anytime, bud, because the second time I did this show, a guy named Pope Metallicus I that I'm friends with, and Knock came on, and we ended up talking about Star Wars for a half an hour. It was ridiculous, nice. Man. We had a good time. But anyway, that's 5:30 Central, 6:30 Eastern on Wednesday nights. So if you guys want to get involved in the discussion, you can either chat, or if you want to come sit in, I'll be glad to send you a link. You come hang out with us. And then we've got the longest running show we have here on Joe's Atmosphere, the Brothers Hack the Matrix. It's an everyman talk show where we have discussions about everything that we love, pop culture, you know, comic books, movies, music, everything under the sun. And we talk about current events as well. So don't forget, that's Thursdays at 6:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern at night. And so for me and Justifier Jim, we want to tell you guys thank you for watching, and make sure you stay hydrated. He definitely wants you to stay hydrated. And I'm going to leave you with like we always do, with the credits for the Brothers Hack the Matrix. And until we see you again, keep on keeping on. God bless.